right, so I got another one for you, and I would have to say that this is probably one of the most disgusting situations that a guest has ever put me in my entire career. I used to work for this restaurant that did buffet style Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The price point was about $25 per person, and it was also gratuity for parties of 6 or more. So these ladies, party of 6, had a reservation. They flagged me down while I'm in the dining room, and they're like, hey, our friend here just had surgery. She can't eat anything, so we don't feel like we should have to pay for the extra buffet, and we also don't want to pay for gratuity. So we get to talking, like they're really, really sweet. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? No problem. So I tell them, just, before I leave the table, we just need to have a mutual understanding. If you want to consume beverages, that's perfectly fine. But if you're saying that you're not going to eat anything from the buffet, then I won't charge you. However, if you change your mind and you decide to eat from the buffet, then I have to charge you an extra buffet price, and I also have to charge you the gratuity. They're like, oh my God, thank you so much. No one else will accommodate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. I go into the dining room about 20 minutes later, and I noticed the lady that had the surgery wasn't at the table. I didn't think anything of it. After a while, the host team got swamped, so I went to go support the host team. While I'm standing at the front, I noticed that 2 of the ladies that I was speaking to kept running back and forth to the bathroom, back and forth to the bathroom. And at first, I didn't think anything of it. So now, about the 3rd time, I seen the same lady go into the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell is going on in there? So when she goes in, I kind of wait a couple seconds to go in after her, and I was going to act like I was cleaning the bathroom just to make it seem like I ran into her to make sure that she was okay. So when I go in, she's coming out of the larger stall in the bathroom, and she's like really, really startled. She like pulls the door behind her. So I'm like, hey, how was everything? Like, you guys okay? You're enjoying your lunch? You're enjoying your dinner? She's like, yeah, we're good. And she like shuffled out of the bathroom. So I'm like, that's weird. So I get back to the host stand, still don't think anything of it, when I see the other lady going into the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Enough is enough. So sure enough, she comes out the bathroom. Soon as she comes out the bathroom, I go into the bathroom. Now, when I go into the bathroom, the large stall door is still closed. So me just thinking that another guest is in there, I go into the stall next to it. Now, while I'm in the stall, I hear... So I'm like, what the hell is that noise? The bathroom door opens. Another guest must have came in and went to the opposite stall on the side of me. Couple seconds later, the bathroom door opens again. Somebody comes in and goes straight to the large stall and knocks on the door. Whoever was in the large stall opened the door, and I hear, you got enough? You want any more? What else do you want? You sure? You don't want anything else? And it was then that it dawned on me that the lady that had the surgery was eating on the toilet. So, as soon as I heard that large door open, I opened my stall door. So now we just looking at each other, and I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah. She just walks out the door. So I promptly and politely added the buffet charge, and I added the gratuity, and I dropped the check myself. And I just said, thank you all for joining us. I hope everybody enjoyed their dinner for tonight.